Okay, in this video, we're going to go over how to record audio and how to listen to audio on playback if you're using a system that has a 4-channel with audio DVR card installed. So again, if you don't have a 4-channel with audio DVR card installed, then you can skip this video. It means you don't have the ability to record audio. But if you have that card and you have a system that uses that card, some of your screens will look a little bit different. You'll have some other options available from the regular systems. The first thing you need to do is click the hammer for configuration to take you to the configuration screen, and then you want to click the schedule record tab. And what you're going to do here, you need to check the channels that you'd like to record audio for. So I'm going to go ahead and check all of these, but keep in mind, if let's say you have these 4 channels available, but you only really need to record audio for channel 1, go ahead and uncheck the other channels, because you're just going to take up unnecessary hard drive space if you check these and you really don't need to listen to footage that's associated with those channels. And keep in mind, audio channel 1 corresponds with camera 1, audio channel 2 corresponds with camera 2, and so on. And at this point, we've gone over how to set up scheduled recording, but I'm just going to put a value in here. I'm going to press set all the cameras for continuous recording, apply to all cameras, and I'm going to click apply and OK. Now, if you have previously set up your system for a scheduled recording and you've already entered values in the calendar here, and you simply went to the screen to check these boxes up here, that's fine. You can just go here, check the boxes, and then click apply and OK. And that's going to take us back to the main screen. So now those cameras are recording, and there is a corresponding channel of audio being recorded with each one of those channels. And at this point, I'm going to show you how to listen to the audio on playback for footage that has been previously recorded. To do that, you press the magnifying glass to take you to the playback screen. And all you need to do on this screen, you need to be aware that you're not going to get an option to listen to audio unless you follow these instructions. For example, the way you listen to audio on this screen, you go to the headphone icon here, and you just press the button and you get a pop-up. Well, right now it's on mute. It's not giving you the option to listen to any channels. That's because we have not chosen a channel down here that has audio recorded. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a check in the box next to camera 1, and this camera has footage recorded for it, albeit a small amount. You might not be able to see these small slivers, but in the 11th hour, there's about 10 minutes of recording, both audio and video. Now, if I go back to the headphone icon and press it, I get an option to listen to audio from channel 1. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. Now, what you need to keep in mind is that you can only listen to one channel of audio at a time. The software does not mix sound, so it'll only give you the option to listen to one channel at a time. So if I go over here and let's say we choose camera 2 because we want to view footage for camera 2, it splits into a 4-screen because there's no 2-screen split. At this point, if we go over to the headphone icon and press it, we now have additional options. We can choose to listen to channel 1 or listen to channel 2. The options that show up here when you press the headphone icon are associated with the channels that have checks in them here, because these are the only channels that are going to be displaying video in the main screen. So again, if I put a check next to camera 3, go to the headphone icon, I now have the option to listen to channel 1, 2, or 3. And you go to 4, same thing. Now we have 4 options. You can only choose one at a time though. So right now, even though you'd be viewing footage from camera 1, 2, 3, and 4, you'd only be listening to footage from channel 1. And, you know, some people like to have the video isolated with the video. So you could, since we have channel 1 chosen here, we can go over here to camera 1, double click it, and you'll only get footage for camera 1, and you'll only be hearing the video for camera 1. And that's about it. I'll go ahead and close out of this screen. That's all you have to do to set up the audio. Something that you also want to keep in mind, some systems have a combination of regular DVR cards and the 4-channel DVR card with audio. And you have to configure the system. You have to choose which channels you want to record audio for. So, for example, we'll click the hammer for configuration and then go back to scheduled record. Let's say you had an 8-channel DVR card installed in the system along with a 4-channel DVR card with audio. In that situation, you actually would end up with 12 of these channels here available, because you'd have 8 plus 4 is 12. So you'd have 12 cameras here available, and you'd have 12 channels available to select audio from. You can only select 4 out of the 12 though. So I guess what I'm trying to explain here is, because you'd have 12 cameras here, you'd have to choose which 4 out of the 12 you'd like to record audio for. So let's say you wanted to record audio for channel 12, you put a check there, 11, 10, 9, and then you wouldn't be able to place any more checks because you only have 4 channels of audio available. So that's something to keep in mind if you actually have one of those systems where there's a combination of the 4-channel with audio with one of the other cards. You can choose which of the 4 out of the total number of channels available that you'd like to record audio for. And that's it. There's another video that we have available that shows you how to monitor remotely, how to monitor audio remotely. You can actually listen to live audio from a remote location using Internet Explorer, and you can also listen to audio that has been recorded with footage, with previously recorded footage. So we'll go ahead and close out of this, and that's it for this video.